Hey, if you've ever thought about turning the sound up on your video game so you didn't hear the help desk phone ring, smash that subscribe button because you may be a sysadmin. I'm Lex from pdq.com. I'm going to take you through what you need to know or consider before building an install package. First thing you're going to need to know, number one, is what are you installing? I mean, it seems pretty obvious, yeah? Well, where I'm going with this is it an MSI file? Is it an exe file? You know, what kind of install file is it? Because it does matter. I'm going to take you through just an install step, basically. So we'll go to steps, install step. And if you do an MSI, it's pretty much a slam dunk, and then I'll show you what to do with an exe. But if you do an MSI here on the install, step one here, the install step, I'm going to go to install file and select that MSI. Install MSI, there it is. Now, the great thing about MSIs, again, they're standard, right? So they have, you'll notice right down here, this is what's actually executed on the end user machine. And you'll notice the /qn no restart, those are your silent parameters, which you can change right here if you want. You'll notice our operation is to do an install, don't restart it, and do it silently. Now, if I go and say, okay, let's always restart, you just change that no restart to a forced restart right there. Never, we're back to a no restart. So MSIs are pretty easy. Yeah, fair enough. Now, where it gets a little more difficult again is if there are any included files, you know, are there cab files, that kind of thing. You can include individual files right here at this line, you know, like a config ini file, or let's say there were a bunch of cab files you needed. Again, grab those here, include the entire directory. So it'll grab the directory where that MSI file is and any subdirectories of that. You'll notice that just jumped up to 313 megabytes. So that being the case, MSIs are pretty easy. Now let's talk about doing an exe. So I'm going to go select our install exe or setup exe, whatever it happens to be. In this case, it's an install exe. Notice the command line right down here is now changed. It's just install.exe. We still need those silent parameters. Now, when it comes to silent parameters for exes, they're vendor specific, okay? So the same, you know, if you're doing an exe install of 7-zip, I just Googled silently install 7-zip. Check it out right here. Frequently asked questions, installer. It was right at the front there, and now I lost it. Anywho, if we jump back here, you'll notice right, silent parameters of /S, okay? Again, we can dig deeper into that page. So in that case, if this happened to be 7-zip, I'd put the /S right there. You will notice that it has been appended there, right? Now you'll notice I still have that config file. So let's say I needed to, you know, add, you know, an ini reference file. So ini equals config con, wow, I need to learn how to type, .ini. You'll notice it just appended it right down there referencing this. So again, the parameter line is where you're going to put, again, any additional parameters, your silent parameters, I need to reference this file, those kind of things go on that. And again, you can do the same thing here with including individual files or again, grabbing the entire directory if you want. But again, things to take away from this. One, is it an MSI? Is it an exe? Okay, what are your silent parameters? Do I need additional files? Do I need to reference files? Where do you do that? Parameter line or MSI options, okay? I'm Lex from PDQ. Thanks for watching.